Recently, I've been putting myself in uncomfortable social situations. I've been getting out of my comfort zone and actually talking to people in my gym. And I can't believe it, but it's going great. Like, I think I have mastered the art of building social connections. Like, I think 2 weeks ago, I finished this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, and the knowledge and the value that this book gave me is immeasurable. Here are three principles that I implemented. Yeah, so I am the living proof that I implemented these laws. So here are three rules or principles that I implemented to make other people obsess over me. Just one quick story. Last year I was like really bad at starting conversations with people, or even like even being the interest, even being like the like even talking to people. I was just very socially awkward. I was really fucking weird. So I remember like I wanted to do a specific exercise on a specific machine, and someone else was doing like using that machine. So what I used to do was, instead of just going up to that person and saying, "Can we do alternate sets?" I would just not do that exercise. I would be like, "No, I will not go to that person. It's I don't want to talk to that person. It's fucking scary." So this book really helped me in almost all aspects of my life, even in gym. Yeah, this book helped me in gym, bro. All right, so without wasting your time, here are three principles that made other people obsess over me, and that made, yeah, fuck. All right, so principle number one: give honest compliments and appreciations. All right, so here's another story. So like a week ago, I was in the gym having an incredible chest day as always. Actually, it was leg day, but yeah, who the fuck does legs? Who the fuck trains legs? So yeah, I was having a great chest day, and I saw like a guy, like a friend of my friend, and he's basically jagged. All right, so he's jagged. He's 6'1". He literally he's like fucking looks. He has fucking jawline and all that shit, and he has some modeling contract. So I wanted him to train me, but as always, I was too scared to talk to him. But instead of just being a pussy and moving forward with my chest day, I went to him. I shook his hand like a man, and I said to him, "Hey, bro, nice hair." And his eyes literally widened. He was like, "What?" He was literally like, "What?" Like I could. First of all, this was an honest appreciation because his hair was fucking majestic. Like he had some, what do you call it? That Patrick Bateman hairstyle. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, his hair was majestic. So I just went to him, and without expecting anything from him, I was just like, "Hey, dude, nice hair." And I could see that he liked the appreciation, because he just smiled, and he was just smiling the whole workout. Like, not because of me, he could be smiling because of other things too, but even if he wasn't smiling the whole workout because of me, it just increased my self-esteem, and it made me more made me more motivated to talk to random people. And I just started, and this made him kind of obsess over me, because I always give him appreciation on his hair. I ask him like, what is his hair routine, and what is this, that, what is this, blah blah blah, and he like if I was some random dude and I would be like that, hey dude, can you train me? You have this here that, he would like not have given a fuck. But as I have complimented him, I have made him feel important. The number one like uh, lesson that this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, has taught me is that if you make someone feel important, they will automatically like you. That's the only key to master social connections. So I was talking with that. Sorry, what was I saying? So yeah, he was just. He started obsessing over me, like not in a gay way, like he could, you never know. Yeah, but he started obsessing over me, and he always like now, whenever I meet him, he just shakes my like he shakes my hand and asks me what date is today. And what I have got from this is that now whenever I am stuck in an exercise, like I think 2 days ago I was like I didn't know the perfect form for peg deck flies, the chess machine. Yeah, it was again chess day. Don't ask. Yeah, so I didn't know the perfect form, and I just asked him. Like I have made good social connections with him, and I just asked him, "Hey, dude, what's the perfect form and what's the optimal form for this machine?" And he just told me. This is the power of a strong social connection. Alright, so let's not get distracted. Now comes principle 2. That is, what was it? I forgot. So, there is like a topic that you are always interested in. Like you research a lot about that topic, and whenever someone mentions it, you just like becomes very excited. Like for me, it is improving sleep. I am a big like I fucking love sleeping. So I have done a lot of research to how to optimize sleep, how to be fresh when you wake up. Like I watch podcasts of Andy Huberman, of like many neuroscientists on how to optimize your sleep. So whenever someone mentions this topical, how they can get better sleep, I just become excited, and I just start liking that person. I obsess over that person whenever like I obsess over someone whenever they mention the topic that I'm interested in. This topic is like inside everyone. Like everyone has that core interest that they can talk hours and hours and hours about. Here's another story. Yeah, with the same guy. So as I told you that I complimented on his hair, and he was like, "Oh, dude, thanks." Like he was like, and he started obsessing over me. Now I implemented another tactic, and that was I overheard a conversation with him talking to someone else, and they were talking about some fucking hair products and some fucking scientific shit about how to get better hair and shit. So sorry, I have a cold. Yeah, so they were talking about that. So what I did was I just went to him and I was like, "Hey, dude, sorry for disturbing you in the middle of your workout, but what's a like hair routine? How do you have such like these majestic hair?" And his and he became more excited. He became like a fucking dog. All right, whenever you pat a dog, it becomes like very excited, and he just became like that dog. So he was like, "Yeah, I do this. I like condition my hair. I take these supplements for fucking some protein thing and and they optimize my hair and blah 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 and blah 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 and blah blah blah." So what happened was like sorry, I got distracted. So he just like I missed my work. I was not able. able to work out because he was just constantly talking about his hair routine. I mean, don't overdo this because it was another chest day. Yes, another chest day, and I missed it because all he did because I was distracted the whole workout because of him. So don't overdo it, but all you have to do is just figure out, like, identify the topic that the person you want to raise up, or the person you want to the person that you want to you want to the person. I still stutter a bit, sorry. I'm not going to remove that part. I'm fucking confident, and fuck you. So yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, just identify that topic and that person will just obsess over you. Now comes principle 3. Principle 3 is being sympathetic. More than 2/3 of this world's population craves sympathy. They you must have also done that, for example, you broke your hand and you're just walking all day and saying to everyone that, oh, I broke my hand, and they sympathize you. Oh, it's fine, and you must have done that, right? Or is it just me? I don't know, but yeah, most people in this world crave sympathy. They want someone to sympathize them. Like, for example, someone lost all their money in some dumb financial shit. So if they get sympathy from others, if others tell them like, oh, it's okay, money comes and goes, it comes like blah blah blah, they will feel good because someone is finally giving them sympathy. So the number one way to make someone, like, not the number one, but another way to make someone obsess over you is just become sympathetic towards their problems. Like, let's have another story. Let me tell you another story, or should I? Okay, so I was talking to like a guy in my gym again, not the same one, not the hair one, but another one, and he was fucking jacked. He was like, I think 30 years old. Oh god, sorry, I get distracted easily. He was 30 years old, and he was like 6'4", full 300-pound man, and I was just getting some tips from him, like on how I can get bigger arms. Yeah, so I was getting some asking some tips for big arms, and he told me about an injury that he got 2 years ago. He got a bicep tear and all that shit, and instead of being like, oh yeah, I don't give a shit about a bicep tear, I just want those tips, I started sympathizing. I was like, oh dude, that's so sad, and blah 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 blah. And I think he started liking that, because I don't know if my assumptions are true, but I think he started liking that. And now whenever I meet him, he just shakes my hand, he greets me like, hey dude, another day in the gym, bro, you're so consistent with this shit, and I hope I was mature like you, and blah blah blah. All I did was just sympathize about his bicep tear. I kind of acted. Yes, you gotta do some acting. I kind of acted like I cared and sympathized over it, and was like, oh dude, that's so sad, and blah blah blah. And that made him obsess over me. And like, I just gave you examples, like some examples only, and these three principles I have used in many social situations. I've used these principles with girls also, and they have started obsessing over me, even though I'm fucking ugly, I'm fucking fat. Alright. I don't know if you got any value from this video, but I tried my best. But just I recommend you to read this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, because this book will change your life. I literally went from a weird dumbass kid to an extrovert who talks, who knows everyone in the gym, everyone greets him every day, blah blah blah, and many people obsess over me. Not to be fucking narcissistic and shit. I have a cold, dude. Anyway, this was the end of the video. If you found any value, subscribe to my channel, guys. I am poor. Every subscriber is like $1 to me. So subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, drink coconut water.